Hi everyone, today we are going to be making creamy chicken enchilada, and the first thing that you want to do is in a pan you want to boil some chicken, and we're going to boil this until it's cooked all the way through. And what I've done is I've just covered the chicken with the water, and I've put in 3 of these bouillon cubes. If you don't have any of these or any of the granules, you can just use chicken broth. The recipe actually calls for chicken broth, but I didn't have any, so this is just what I'm doing. And honestly, I think this gives it a little bit more flavor. And the only reason that we're adding this or using the chicken broth is to kind of flavor the chicken a little bit, because you're just going to pull the chicken out and dump the water out. So, but anyways, so what we're going to do is I've put a little bit of salt in here as well, which you probably don't need, especially if you're using these. And then pepper, and then of course my chicken. I'm using about 10 chicken tenderloins, but this is going to be feeding a family of 5. So I'm hoping that that's going to be enough for us. But what we're going to do is we're going to cook the chicken. Then when it's done, we're going to pull it out, and then we're going to shred it. And I will show you the next thing we're going to do after this is done cooking. In a colander over a pan of water, you want to steam 4 cups of spinach that you've torn. This is just baby spinach, so I didn't really tear it all too much just because it's so little. And I leave the stems just because I think that's where most of the nutrients is. In a small bowl, you want to whisk together 8 ounces of sour cream, half a cup of milk, 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, a half a teaspoon of salt, and a half a teaspoon of cumin. This is the sauce, so after you get that all whisked together, you want to set it to the side. In a large bowl, you want to combine your spinach, your green onions, that's about a tablespoon of green onions, and half of your sauce. Be sure to mix it up really well so that everything is coated in the sauce and your spinach and onions are spread all evenly through the chicken. Now you want to spoon a little bit of your chicken mixture onto a tortilla shell. Then we're going to roll it up and place it seam side down in a 9x13 pan. And we're going to do that until all of our mixture is gone. I had quite a bit of the chicken left over, so what I'm going to do is just spoon it over the top of the shells. Now you're going to pour the sauce over the top. You're going to bake this covered for 20 minutes at 350 degrees, and then after the 20 minutes you're going to take the cover off and bake it another 20 minutes. After you've taken your enchiladas out of the oven, you're going to cover them with cheese, and you're going to bake for another 20 minutes or until the cheese is nice and melted.